there, how are you? I hope you're doing awesome. I'm here in the flight from Singapore to Thailand. Yay! Finally, after I think 3 or 4 years it was that I set the intention to come to Thailand. I even agreed with Adrian, my girlfriend at the time, that we will meet here in Phuket, actually, where I am flying towards 3 years ago. Sometimes I'm so quick at getting some things, and that's a part of my personality that I've always wanted to identify myself with, and that I always been proud or happy about it. Sometimes I seem to be so slow on other things, and I am still finding the way to see why it's so good to be so slow sometimes. But actually this has to do with the why of this video. What is the why of this video? As the title say, I want to talk to you about conquering your outer game and your inner game. And that is what is so exciting about the fear hacking method, and why it's bringing such amazing results to myself and to the people that I'm privileged to work with. That is pretty easy because it's so full on, the promise of the method and the work with the method, that people sign up to it fairly easy, or really easy. And the thing is that this method allows you to dominate or conquer or be fully up to you, to have the control of your life, the reins of your life. And not only in the outside, but also in the inside. And the inside is really important. Why? Because the outside we can see it, so it seems more logical. If you do consistent things in the direction of what you want, you get results on that. In the inside though, it's a little bit more slippery because it's invisible. You can kind of feel it if you are pretty attentive or sensitive, but many times we are subconscious or unconscious to it. And not only that, sometimes we want to do persistent action in one direction outside, but because of these nagging ghosts that we have in the inside, we tend to not do precisely what we want to do. We do something else that is more comfortable, that is less frightening to us, right? That is more comfortable. So because we don't do those consistent actions, we don't get the results we want, and we keep feeding this idea that is not fully up to us. And that is so key. That ghost, the idea that it's not fully up to me, or that is not always fully up to me, that is what kills us. That is what kills our unstoppability. That is what kills our nature, our free, non-reactive, endlessly powerful nature as humans, that we can make happen anything that we want. Really not anything that we want, but everything that we really, 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 really want. Because the more congruent you are, the more coherent you are gonna be putting attention and love and persistence only in what really matters to you, because you are not gonna have time for anything else but what is really important to you. Do you follow? I hope you do. Okay, here is one more step. Fully black. I lost it completely. Pretty nice the view, eh? Well, I don't know if it's so nice, but for me it's enchanting to see, or charming, or arousing to see this airplane wing that reminds me of flying and traveling, freedom, and seeing this beautiful world. It's beautiful everywhere. So, back to our video, or the main topic. So this fear hacking method works with everything, and the key is focus. The only thing you really need to control in order to control your whole life is focus. Wherever you focus on consistently, that's the key, consistently, it's gonna happen. Why? Because if you focus on something, energy follows that. Basically, your brain focuses, your awareness focuses on that, your brain focuses on that, your feelings and thoughts are going to be related to that, and eventually there is going to emerge inspired action related to that. Now, if the focus is not consistent, you are going to take not consistent action, and your results are not going to be consistent, and you are going to be ending up pretty much where you normally are. Why? Why is that? Because you are more consistently focusing in the things that are already recorded in your brain that probably belong to your childhood and the last decades of your life. And that's why we get consistent results that are not fully what we want. Why? Because we are consistently focusing, maybe not consciously, but subconsciously, in things that we don't really want. We are close to land. This is Thailand. So, just a few minutes ago, I was recording this in Spanish, and I wasn't feeling so cheerful. Why? Because I've been having this intense sensation my whole day. Intensity seems to be part of my life, maybe because part of my mission definitely is to share with you guys, with everyone that I'm privileged to work with, ways to be unstoppable and to be happy no matter what. So I need to deal with a lot so I can really master it myself, and then with ease and consistency and clarity be able to lead other people to do the same. Hope you hear me more than So the point is, you can do that with your awareness also in your outer desires and also in your inner desires. So you become really unstoppable. So the inner game doesn't stop your outer game, and neither your outer game and your desire to conquer your outer game stops you from dominating your inner game. You can get everything that you want. It's just attention, focus, consistently. So if what I want inside is experience love and bliss, I can focus on that. If what I want is to stop fighting or resisting this intense sensation that seems to be hitting me inside and that feels stuck, I can have the intention. I can discover what is my intention, really, more than thinking about it, discovering what is my intention. And it is to experience bliss and gratitude about this intense energy that is pushing inside of me. And if I just put that intention and breathe, basically just putting the focus in there, it's just the breathing helps you to stay there instead of going all over the place where the mind wants to go. I start experiencing that immediately, or really soon. And if to fully manifest these results doesn't take seconds or minutes or hours or days but months, so what? It is about living the life of your dreams. It is about being who you truly are. It is about being unstoppable. It is about having no excuses to be who you are, to get what you want, not only for you but also to be who you are, who you want to be for the people you love, and to be as powerful as you need to be to have the impact that you came here to have in this world, to be this mindful leader that you are, this conscious leader that you are, part of this gang or amazing tribe of fear hackers, of mindful leaders who are changing the world in this amazing, loving, happy, present, supportive, thriving world and humanity that we know we are, in essence. Let's stop being that on essence and let's be it for real, inside and outside. Park your excuses to infinity and beyond. See you in the next video. Love you very much. Mucho love. So there you go. That was Denise Loto Vázquez, the author of the FearHacking method. And I hope that video was useful, inspiring, insightful. And if it was and it resonates with you, if it feels right for you, please support this work as much as possible. And you can do that liking it, following the channel, if it really is something that you want more for you. And if you follow the channel, activate the bell if you want to have the notifications of the next video as soon as they come up. really, just follow your gut. If this is useful for you, do it. If not, follow your gut anyway. And if you believe this can be useful for other people, and it's aligned with you, share it. Why? Because we do need to share what it's inspiring, so we can live in a more inspired world with more inspired humans around us, with more healthy, self-loving humans, so we can rise this world together. So there you go. If it's aligned with you, if it's right, please support this as much as you can. Much love, and see you super soon in a following video. Bye.